funny thing about Lecce, it's insane Italian gem no one visits, but here's the kicker. This Baroque masterpiece is packed with jaw-dropping sights, fascinating history, and twists you won't see coming. Stick with me and I'll show you why this city is unlike anywhere else in Italy. By the end of this video, Lecce might just leap to the top of your must-visit list and you'll wonder how you hadn't heard about it before. Let's dive into the first twist. This church, this square, this basilica, and many other stunning buildings were all made during Spanish rule. Wait, Spanish rule in southern Italy? But that's just the beginning of numerous twists in Lecce's story. And this beautiful basilica is already telling us how a city on the hill of Italian peninsula became shaped by Spain. Lecce was part of the Kingdom of Naples, which stretched across the entire southern Italian peninsula. Caught in the chaos of the Italian wars, Spain and France fought over this region. When the dust settled in 1504, Spain emerged victorious, securing control of the Kingdom of Naples, and with it, Lecce. For the next 200 years, Spanish rule transformed Lecce. The city flourished, experiencing a Baroque explosion, a dynamic architectural style overflowing with intricate carvings crafted by skilled stonemasons and architects. These artisans created the stunning masterpieces that define Lecce to this day. But one of the finest masterpieces from the Spanish era is the Basilica di Santa Croce. Can you imagine the level of craftsmanship and passion it took to create every detail on this facade? Each carving has a story to tell. In fact, there is a local legend about one particular critic, a man who couldn't stop complaining about the church construction. Tired of his constant complaints, the stonemason decided to teach him a lesson he'd never forget by immortalizing him as a grotesque figure on the facade, ensuring he'd be mocked for eternity. Inside the church you'll find 16 Baroque altars, each bristling with intricate religious art. However, the high altar has vanished from the church along with the Celestine monks who once called this place home. The monks lived next door in this beautiful Baroque monastery that's just under renovation. However, when Napoleon conquered south of Italy, he abolished the order. The monastery was repurposed as public offices, now known as Palazzo del Governo. And the original high altar was moved in Lecce's cathedral. But there was also one magical ingredient that made Lecce's Baroque explosion possible. It was Lecce's unique, soft, golden limestone called Pietra Leccese. And this square, Piazza di Duomo, is filled with it. Pietra Leccese is a stone like no other. Soft and easy to carve, yet hardens over time, it's earned a reputation for its almost magical properties. Local artisans even say Lecce's Baroque beauty could melt in your hands. This unique stone was used to craft Lecce's most iconic structures, including the Palazzo del Seminario, now home to a museum of religious artifacts and art. Next to it stands the Archbishop's residence with its elegant loggia that adds a touch of grandeur. Together with the cathedral, these buildings form a stunning square, a breathtaking display of Baroque splendor brought to life by the magical Pietra Leccese. And while the square itself is a masterpiece, the cathedral hides even more treasures within its walls. So, let's check out the stunning Baroque altar that was moved here from the Basilica di Santa Croce. As you step inside, you'll be captivated by the cathedral's grand interior. Massive pillars divide the space into 3 majestic aisles, while above, the intricately crafted wooden ceiling from the 1600s demands your attention. This stunning ceiling is adorned with 3 large paintings, each depicting key moments from the life of Lecce's patron saint, Sant'Oronzo. And speaking of Sant'Oronzo, his magnificent Baroque altar now stands in the right transept. This is the altar that was originally standing in Santa Croce and is a testament to the saint's profound significance for Lecce. According to legend, Sant'Oronzo was the city's first bishop, persecuted by the Romans and ultimately beheaded. His remains are said to rest behind the last pillar on the right side of the central aisle. To explore this cathedral and Lecce's other remarkable Baroque monuments, you'll need a combined ticket called Lecce Ecclesia. You can find it in the link in the description below. These Baroque monuments are the reason Lecce is often called the Florence of the South. But unlike Florence, Lecce offers refreshingly relaxed atmosphere without the tourist crowds. But Lecce's charm isn't just in its monuments, it's in its soul. The streets of the old town are out of this world. Wherever you look, you're gonna see an amazing old palace, beautiful church, and the best part is there are no tourist crowds, no hassle, no pressure. This peaceful atmosphere makes every moment in Lecce feel magical. Wandering its labyrinth of charming, narrow streets and pedestrian-only areas is like stepping into the past, with centuries-old buildings housing cozy cafes, artisan shops and inviting restaurants. Lecce feels alive. Not with tourist groups, but with authentic Italian life. Kids run to school, locals buzz around on errands, passing by ancient Roman ruins and elegant Baroque palaces. And that warm golden glow of stone warps the entire city in timeless charm, and everything is so clean and well maintained. You know, I could spend days just enjoying Lecce and exploring every little corner. Every step of the way is pure pleasure. And just when you think Lecce has revealed all its charms, it surprises you with another layer of history hidden beneath even the simplest houses. You'd never guess, but even simple-looking houses like this one can tell you an unbelievable story of Lecce. It was bought by a local chef, Luciano Faggiano, who had plans to turn it into a restaurant. However, when he set out to fix a leaky sewer pipe, something remarkable happened. Luciano and his sons started digging to repair the pipe, but instead of a quick fix, they unearthed an ancient world. A series of chambers filled with artifacts. On one wall, they found a red symbol of the Knights Templar, a mysterious Christian military order known as the Guardians of the Holy Grail. Digging further, they discovered a Roman chamber used to store grain. What began as a routine plumbing job turned into a decade-long excavation, revealing over 5,000 relics spanning centuries dating back to the 5th century BC. Layer upon layer of history lay hidden beneath the surface. Instead of a restaurant, Luciano ended up opening a museum. And as you saw, it wasn't just the Spanish who left their mark on Lecce. Before them, the Normans ruled here. You know, descendants of the Vikings from Scandinavia. Surprise, right? The Normans arrived in southern Italy around 1050, swiftly capturing Lecce and established Norman Kingdom of Sicily. The Normans ruled Lecce for nearly 400 years and built this castle at its heart. When the Spanish took over, they reinforced the castle with thick walls and bastions to defend against potential Ottoman invasions. They renamed it in honor of Charles V, the Spanish emperor who sought to secure his empire's foothold in southern Italy. But even more intriguing is the story of a castle ghost. According to legend, the ghost of a noblewoman named Isabella wanders the halls seeking justice for wrongs done to her. Framed for treason by a power-hungry nobleman, Isabella was imprisoned in the castle's dungeons but mysteriously vanished without a trace. Visitors claimed to hear eerie footsteps and whispers, and locals warn her restless spirit still roams the halls. While Isabella's spirit may linger, little else remains inside its walls. Built as a military stronghold, the castle prioritized defense over luxury, and centuries of repurposing have erased much of its original charm. Over the centuries, the castle has served as a prison, court, military barracks, and even a theater. Today, it's a key cultural venue and home of a small papier-mâché museum. Lecce's tradition of papier-mâché or cartapesta has its roots in the 1600s. According to legend, a resourceful priest struggling to decorate his church on a tight budget discovered that paper and glue could be transformed into lifelike statues. This inventive solution sparked a tradition that transformed Lecce into a renowned center of papier-mâché artistry with intricate works adorning churches across the region. You can still find cartapesta workshops like this one scattered around town. Now, let's grab some delicious local food. First up, Ciceri e Tria, a must-try dish often found on local menus. Rooted in ancient peasant traditions, it's made with humble ingredients, pasta and chickpeas, creating a comforting yet flavorful meal. What makes it truly unique? A portion of the pasta is fried to golden perfection and layered over the boiled pasta, adding an irresistible crunch to every bite. Next, the rustico leccese, a savory snack you'll find in nearly every bakery and bar in Lecce. This golden puffy pastry is filled with a creamy mix of bechamel, mozzarella, and a hint of tomato sauce. Sometimes it's made with a ham or ricotta, but the classic version keeps it simple and irresistibly delicious. And for something sweet, don't miss Pasticciotto Leccese. This small, golden pie is best enjoyed warm from the oven, making it the perfect indulgence for breakfast or dessert. After indulging in Lecce's rich flavors, it's time to soak in the atmosphere on one of its most beloved squares, Piazza Sant'Oronzo. It's perfect for people watching and uncovering Lecce's layered history. At its center stands a towering column crowned with the statue of Sant'Oronzo, Lecce's patron saint. According to legend, Sant'Oronzo saved the city from the plague after its people prayed for his help, and this grand column was erected in his honor. To one side of the column, you'll find the sedile, a striking 16th century building that once housed Lecce's local council, but now serves as a tourist information office. But the story of Lecce goes even deeper. 8 meters or 26 feet below the present-day Piazza Sant'Oronzo is the arena of a proper Roman amphitheater. One of the most fascinating Roman remains of southern Italy was discovered by chance during the construction of the bank. Only a third of it is visible today, as the rest lies hidden beneath the nearby buildings. Once hosting up to 20,000 spectators for gladiator battles, wild animal fights and public executions, it's a testament to Lecce's incredible heritage and history dating back to Roman times. But Lecce is literally hiding another ancient treasure, Roman theater. It's hidden behind these wooden boards because it looks like it's a stuck reconstruction project. But luckily, I found a way how to have a glimpse of it. It goes through this public toilet where there is a small opening where you can squeeze through, and it takes you to a little balcony from where the ancient theater reveals. It was found by excavation work in the garden of 2 palaces. It held about 5,000 spectators who enjoyed in musical performances and dramas. There's also a Roman theater museum directly connected to the theater, with tickets available at a very low price. However, it seems the renovation project has stalled. While the museum houses significant historical artifacts, the presentation doesn't quite do the justice to the remarkable history it represents. Interestingly, the view of the theater from the museum is nearly identical to the one from the toilet, just from the opposite side. Despite this, Lecce offers countless other historical treasures that more than make up for any shortcomings, making it a truly unique and inspiring destination. There are even more stunning attractions in Lecce, each revealing part of its story stretching back over 2,000 years. Yet, Lecce remains a hidden gem with relaxed vibe and, best of all, without the overwhelming tourist crowds. Make sure to check the description below for my top recommendations and tips for exploring this stunning city. Let me know in the comments what you like the most about this stunning place, and of course, hit subscribe for more exciting discoveries. I'm Rock, thanks for watching, and see you next time.